A devastating tragedy has unfolded in Hong Kong, leaving a community reeling from unimaginable loss. A towering inferno ripped through an apartment block, claiming the lives of dozens and leaving scores displaced. This isn't just a story of a building consumed by flames, it's a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities within densely populated urban environments, the critical importance of fire safety, and the human cost of potential negligence. The smoke has cleared, but the questions remain: how could this have happened, and what can be done to prevent such a catastrophe from ever happening again? The answers lie within the charred remains of a building and the shattered lives of those affected. Hong Kong, a city renowned for its towering skyscrapers and bustling urban landscape, faces unique challenges in maintaining safety within its older, more densely populated districts. The Jordan District, where the new Lucky House apartment block stood, is home to a significant number of lower-income residents and ethnic minorities. These communities often reside in older buildings, which may not be equipped with the most modern safety features or have undergone recent renovations. Decades of development have created a diverse architectural landscape, but also a disparity in living conditions and safety standards. The new Lucky House, itself a decades-old building, reportedly had a history of safety concerns, highlighting a systemic issue that extends beyond a single structure. This tragedy underscores the need for a comprehensive review of fire safety regulations and enforcement, particularly in older residential buildings. The inferno that engulfed the new Lucky House apartment block is a stark reminder of the destructive power of fire and the speed at which it can spread in densely populated areas. The blaze broke out for reasons still under investigation, but the consequences were immediate and devastating. Authorities worked tirelessly to extinguish the flames, a battle that raged for hours before being brought under control by mid-morning. Hundreds of residents were forced to evacuate, their lives and homes thrown into chaos. The human toll is staggering. The death toll has risen to 44, a number that underscores the severity of the fire and the challenges faced by those attempting to escape. The location of the fire within the building, its rapid spread, and the building's internal layout are all critical factors that investigators will be examining in detail. The focus is now on understanding the precise sequence of events that led to this tragedy and determining the root causes that allowed the fire to escalate so quickly. The tragedy at New Lucky House has ignited a firestorm of questions and concerns, particularly surrounding fire safety standards and enforcement. The central controversy revolves around the potential negligence that may have contributed to the disaster. Police have arrested 2 men and 1 woman, all local residents, on suspicion of manslaughter, indicating that authorities are considering the possibility of criminal culpability. The investigation is focusing on whether flammable materials were improperly stored within the building, a violation of fire safety regulations that could have significantly exacerbated the blaze. Adding fuel to the fire are reports from residents who claim to have raised concerns about fire safety hazards in the building for years, only to have their concerns allegedly ignored. This raises serious questions about the responsiveness of relevant authorities and the effectiveness of existing complaint mechanisms. The paradox lies in the fact that while Hong Kong boasts advanced infrastructure and stringent regulations, vulnerabilities persist in older buildings, leaving some communities at greater risk. The new Lucky House fire is not simply a local tragedy, it has implications that extend far beyond the Jordan District. It serves as a critical wake-up call for cities around the world grappling with similar challenges of aging infrastructure, dense populations, and varying levels of socioeconomic disparity. The incident highlights the urgent need for comprehensive fire safety reviews, particularly in older residential buildings. This includes not only ensuring that buildings are equipped with adequate fire suppression systems and escape routes, but also enforcing regulations regarding the storage of flammable materials and addressing reported safety concerns promptly and effectively. The tragedy underscores the importance of proactive measures, rather than reactive responses, in preventing such disasters. It also emphasizes the need for greater community engagement and empowerment, ensuring that residents have a voice in addressing safety concerns and that their concerns are taken seriously by authorities. The immediate impact of the new Lucky House fire is devastating for the families and communities directly affected. 44 lives have been lost, leaving behind grieving loved ones and a community in mourning. Hundreds of residents have been displaced, forced to find temporary shelter and rebuild their lives in the aftermath of the disaster. The fire has also had a ripple effect throughout Hong Kong, prompting renewed calls for improved fire safety measures and stricter enforcement of existing regulations. The Hong Kong government has pledged to provide assistance to those affected, but the long-term consequences will be felt for years to come. The fire is likely to lead to increased scrutiny of building safety standards, potentially resulting in stricter regulations and increased inspections. The incident may also prompt a re-evaluation of urban planning strategies, with a greater emphasis on fire safety and community resilience. As the investigation into the new Lucky House fire continues, many questions remain unanswered. What specific factors contributed to the rapid spread of the fire? Were there systemic failures in fire safety enforcement? What measures can be implemented to prevent similar tragedies in the future? The answers to these questions will be crucial in shaping fire safety policies and practices in Hong Kong and beyond. Viewers should watch for the findings of the official investigation, as well as any policy changes or legislative reforms that may result from the tragedy. It is also important to monitor the progress of relief efforts and the long-term recovery of the affected communities. The new Lucky House fire is a stark reminder of the ever-present threat of fire and the importance of vigilance, prevention, and preparedness. The inferno at the new Lucky House apartment block has left an indelible mark on Hong Kong, a scar etched in loss and a renewed commitment to safety. While the immediate focus is on supporting those affected and investigating the causes of the fire, the long-term implications are far-reaching. This tragedy serves as a potent reminder that complacency can have devastating consequences, and that continuous vigilance and proactive measures are essential to protecting communities from the ever-present threat of fire. The hope is that from the ashes of this disaster, a stronger, safer, and more resilient Hong Kong will emerge, one where the lessons learned prevent such a tragedy from ever being repeated.